Hey friends, it's Kelsey, and I'm here today playing with this month's Faith Art Box. I am so excited to play with this. I scraplifted this idea from a friend, and I'm so excited how this all turned out. So scrap lifting is when you take an idea that you see someone else do and you kind of make it into your own thing. You use the basic idea that they have and then you turn it into what works for you. And I saw one of the other girls on the team make these beautiful hearts with stamping the stamp in different purple colors. And I said, oh, that would be so fun to do with paint. So I got my paints out, and waste not, want not, on the back of the cardstock that comes with the stamp in the kit, I decided to stamp this down and to use different shades of purple and a little bit of the yellow, using different stamps from the kit to just make these really pretty textured hearts for my page. And they turned out so cool. I think things like this are really great ways to get out of ruts, because using scrap lifting helps you do something that you've already seen done, you know works, all of that. And then being able to pull yourself out of a rut, you can create cool things. And this page just turned out really cool. I'm really in a messy paint phase with my Bible art right now, and this messy paint here and then here on my page you're about to see just really turned out in a way that my heart was just so happy. So now you see what I'm doing is I have this wonky heart that I've cut out of just copy paper. I cut one out until I liked how it looked, and then I just traced it a couple of different times onto the cardstock. My intention was to only use one of them, but I just like how it turned out, so I ended up using both. And now these are going to be kind of like die cut pieces on my page, and I love it. They bring texture, they bring color, they really incorporate the flowers from the kit really beautifully. Kind of the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a black like Sharpie marker, and I'm just going to rough outline them so that when I put them on my page they stand out. I just want to make sure that the edges get black on them, kind of like inking it up, except I didn't want to get my ink out for this part. I really just wanted to use this marker to do that, and it really is just helping them stand out more on the page. This is not a necessary step. You can do whatever you want here, but I just felt like they were going to get a little bit lost, and since they were so pretty, I wanted to make sure that didn't happen. So here, I said about this earlier, I'm in a real messy paint phase, and so I just kind of took a really small paintbrush and the purple colors that I had left from painting the flowers and just layered it up like crazy on my page. I'm creating this really pretty layered purple background, and I am in love with how this turned out. It was so fun to just get messy and to paint and to just really create something that was layered and purple, because there's so much good purple in this kit and I love me some purple, and enjoy the process of being messy. So from this point out, I'm really going to utilize the sticker sheet from the kit to really help me hone in some things. I'm also going to bring in the brand new fabulous stamp set that we have in the shop, which I will link below in the description if you don't have it yet. But I hadn't touched the sticker sheet yet when I was working through this kit, and I really wanted to make sure that it got used to its fullest. So I'm putting some of the word fetty on these hearts to tell a story, because I'm here in Psalm 139, and 139 is one of the most well-known Psalms. It's the one where we talk about having the Lord searching us and knowing us, that He knows us in our mother's womb, that He knows when we sit, He knows when we stand, He knows when we do things. And so I just kind of reiterated some of that with the stickers from the kit on my pretty hearts, and now I'm going to use that fabulous stamp set, and I'm going to write Search me, Lord. And why this is important is because honestly, I'm going through a season where I just need the Lord to search my heart and make sure what I am doing, what I am saying, who I am being is in line with who He is. Because right now, if you look around the world, we see a lot of people who are just falling short of God's glory. And yes, we are all sinners, and yes, we will all fall short. And yes, this is the world that we live in. But to see Christians who aren't acting in the way that God has called them to act, it's disconcerting, and it makes my heart it makes my heart sad. And so I'm asking the Lord, and this is something I've been asking the Lord, and something I will continue to ask the Lord, to make sure that my heart is in line with who He has called me to be. And so to write Search Me, Lord is a prayer asking the Lord to make sure that my heart and His heart are in line. And prayers don't have to be complicated. Prayers don't have to be long. Prayers can be 3 words, asking God to do this in your life. And I think sometimes we overcomplicate prayers, and I love that Bible journaling has taught me how I don't have to overcomplicate anything. I don't have to do anything except just listen for what the Lord has for me and be open to where He is guiding me, and to put a little paint down on a page sometimes and see where it goes. I love this stamp set, but one of the things that I did notice, as much as I loved it, is that it was getting hard to see. So I filled it in with my black Crayola calligraphy pins. If you're new to calligraphy, if you're new to having fun pins like these Crayola pins are really great. They're cheap. You can find them at Target. I'm really liking them. I did not think they would be the quality that they are, but they are really nice, and I highly recommend them if you're looking to get a beginning set for calligraphy pins. So like I said, now here I'm just going to lean into the sticker sheet. I'm going to pull some color because that background is a little bit dark, and I want to make sure that there's just a little bit of color throughout the page. So I'm using the flower stickers and the hearts and a few other things to just really help this page pop. And I think this page turned out beautiful. And this kit has been so fun to play in, and to just be reminded of the fact that we are loved wholeheartedly and adored by our God. And it is amazing when we lean into that, what it looks like and what it produces in our lives, the fruits that it produces when we lean into the fact that we are wholly loved by God. So friends, I hope to see you next time. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye for now.